Hello everyone, today we are teaching how to use HDMI switch 4-port, 3-port input and 1-port output, or HDMI switch 5-port or 6-port, 5 inputs HDMI and 1 output. You can see here 1 HDMI output port, DC 5-volt power supply, and 3 input HDMI for this device, and for this device one input, 2 input, 3 input, 4 input, and 5 input HDMI port, and 1 output for TV or projector HD. You might have more things that require high definition media interface HDMI connections than your TV or projector has available ports. While it may seem like your only option is to manually swap cable whenever you want to use a different device, there is a simple solution that requires minimal effort on setup an HDMI switch. Okay, let's go to learn how to use this device easily. For example, you have a PlayStation 4 or 5 or Xbox, okay, or a CCTV NVR HDMI output, or laptop, all of which have a HDMI output port. Also, you have a TV HD or monitor HD or video projector with an HDMI input. The first step, connect the HDMI cable to output PlayStation 4. HDMI cable to output PlayStation 4. That's good. And number 2, HDMI cable to output HDMI output CCTV NVR. Okay, and connect the number 3 HDMI cable to HDMI output laptop. Then insert the other end of cable, HDMI cable, into the input 1, 2, 3. For example, input 1, this cable for CCTV NVR, and 2, insert the 2-port HDMI input PlayStation 4 here. That's good. And number 3, HDMI cable laptop to input 3. That's good. It's simply, you can see here. Okay. If the number of your device, for example 5, you can use a 5-port switch HDMI. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Finally, connect a HDMI cable to the output port HDMI of the device and connect the other end of the cable to HDMI input of the television or monitor or projector input HDMI like this. The device does not need a power supply and receive the power from HDMI cable. I remove the HDMI laptop for show you how switch. I use this cable HDMI for output HDMI switch output here, and this connector insert to HDMI input video projector or TV HDMI port. As you can see here, HDMI input TV. That's good. I use a Wi-Fi dongle display instead of the laptop for number 3 port HDMI. Okay, we have a CCTV camera port HDMI and PS4 HDMI port and Wi-Fi dongle display. Okay, and here output HDMI to television HDMI port input, and we can switch here selected by key or remote control HDMI switch. Okay, we can here switch. You can see LED here. I change port input 1, change port input 2, change port input 3. Okay, you can see input 1 on means CCTV. Here you can see television, and I change switch to input 2. Input 2 means PS4. PS4, you can see switch to PS4, and number 3 HDMI Wi-Fi display. I switch to input 3 HDMI. But you can see here TV, HDMI, Wi-Fi display. Please, if this video usefully, like and subscribe, support our channel. and I try switch port by remote control. Okay, you can see here change port to 1, or I change by remote control to 2. You can see here 2, and change 3. Okay, this video is finished. Please subscribe and like. Thank you very much. Goodbye.